All children have the right to a safe environment in which to learn and grow. Safe and smart supervision requires many strategies to put into practice while in childcare. For example, choosing where to position yourself in a room full of children is a key strategy in quality supervision. There are 4 key points to consider when positioning yourself and supervising a group of children. 1. Position yourself where you can see all the children in your group. 2. Position yourself where you can hear all the children in your group. 3. Position yourself where you can direct all the children in your group. 4. Position yourself where you can assess or assist and intervene if needed all of the children in your group. Again, good supervisory positions allow you to see, hear, direct, and assess all of the children. Even when we are able to see, hear, direct, and assess children, there is still more to think about in positioning ourselves. When intentionally planning how to position yourself, think about: can you and your coworkers see and cover the whole area that you are in?
The big thing with positioning yourself might be if Colleen was in one corner of the room, or Aaron, or someone, I want to spread out so that we have coverage and so that we're, supervising the whole group of children, and so that all as many vantage points as you can possibly have are being seen at one time.
When intentionally planning how to position yourself, think about: are there any risks? Are there any blind spots?
When you walk into any classroom, it's important to get the lay of the land, a room awareness, if you will. In this particular classroom, you see this great little storybook nook over here. This is an area that you may need to pay special attention to with supervision. Make sure that you look over and check what's going on in that area throughout the morning. Another thing in this room is we have a terrific loft. It's really a great place. Kids absolutely love it. But it takes a special kind of supervision to be aware of youngsters and where they are in this loft area. They could be tucked down inside, and you just need to be aware of what the youngsters are doing. Particularly if you're lining up to go outside, you need to account where in the room might children be hiding or get away from you. Also in this classroom, we have really terrific bathrooms that are kind of open to the classroom area. But again, when you're lining up to transition out of this room, this could be a place where a youngster would go to get away or hide out from you. So you're going to be always checking in and making sure that no youngsters are in there. Another thing, this room has a slight L to it. This could present a blind spot if you're standing down at that end of the room. So you need to position yourself so that you can always see in that little corner. Now, if I'm standing right here in this classroom and I look down into the classroom, you can see behind the shelf right there is a little bit of a blind spot. So you're going to need to continue, if you're in this room alone, to move around the room so that you often are getting a glance back there and you know about any youngsters that are there, or you have a sense of what they're doing. Supervision, it's important to always get the lay of the land of the room and take stock and get a room awareness as you go in to supervise a new classroom. What are the areas that are going to need some special attention and need me to really look into?
When intentionally planning how to position yourself, think about: are there any children who need extra help? Are there any unique times you will need more staff or help?
And a lot of that also has to depend on how many grown-ups or teachers you have in the room. So that really, we have a child that on the spectrum of autism, so that's a very hands-on, requires a lot of your human resources. So that's one thing. Then you have, some children. We have some children that are coming over who are making the transition from the infant toddler room, who are just becoming 3 years old, and they need some extra help and some extra patience. So being aware of your dynamic of who needs what as they're coming in the routine and what your staffing is for that day.
When intentionally planning how to position yourself, think about: Are there areas or times during the day that require extra work for supervising?
I guess it's, as a veteran teacher, it's just kind of being able to scan the room and knowing and seeing, where the help is needed and where it's not, because I think that's even more important.
When intentionally planning how to position yourself, think about, do I use team talk?
Whenever more than one adult is supervising a group of children, you need to become a team. And just like sports teams, you need to work on a way to communicate with each other. This is called team talk.
Are you ready? Okay, guys, if you are done in the back, Abby left. 25. 26 was Turtle. Abby left, so it's 25. Okay. All right, find a partner.
Keep children safe and well supervised. Be able to see, hear, direct, and assess all children.
Visit Better Kid Care. www.betterkidcare.psu.edu. We care because you care.